tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin.
Hey you guys, it's your girl Lambda. I'm coming to you guys with another Kid content video. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about something I did this morning for the first time, which is I sat down, I prayed. Well, I pray every morning, but I meditated for the first time in my life, and basically all I really did was I prayed to honestly clear my mind, which is what I did in fact do, and I just sat and I thought on the things that I want to see happen in my life, and I saw them actually taking place and things like that. I did that for about 5 to 8 minutes, and I'm honestly going to say it really gave me a boost. You know, I'm kind of super optimistic about my day, and I'm just feeling really, really great. So I'm feeling like now on, I'm going to start my every single day like that, and then I also follow with a scripture. Now today is Saturday. For those of you who are familiar with SDA, that stands for Seventh-day Adventist. That's the way I grew up. So what that means is that we naturally believe that the 7th day of the week is Saturday, as opposed to some people believing that it is Sunday. Like I said, I don't like to get too caught up in actual religion, but I am going to say that because I grew up that way, that one thing does stick with me. So I consider Saturday to be the Sabbath. So to those of you Seventh-day Adventists out there, happy Sabbath day to you. And if you're not Seventh-day Adventist, happy Sabbath day to you anyway. So I actually happened to read Ecclesiastes today, which is part of the Old Testament, chapter 3. And I'm not going to lie, like when I read, as I started reading the following towards the end, I thought I had it, and then I was like, it was another way you can look at it. So I kind of got super confused. So I'm just going to read like the last 4 or so scriptures and just tell you guys like what I think about it. Okay, so this is starting from 17 to 22, and that's Ecclesiastes 3. All right. I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. I said in my heart concerning the state of sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. And I'm going to stop there real quick, because I said to you guys before I actually read this scripture, I didn't even know what I was going to read today. I was meditating for the first time and manifesting, trying to manifest things that I want to happen in my life. And it's already talking about manifestation, and so I felt like I was doing the right things that I was supposed to do today. Sometimes you got to pay attention to those like little messages and like signs that you see happening. If something's going along with something else, then usually you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing at that time. All right, finishing up. Where was I? Okay, I said in my heart, this is 18, concerning the state of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. That they might see that they themselves are beasts. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them, yea, they have all one breath. So that a man have no preeminence above a beast, for all is vanity. Okay? All go into one place. Now this is where I started to be like, wait, what? All go into one place. All go into one place. All are of the dust, and turn to dust again. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth? Now it say, who knoweth of the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the beast that goeth down to the earth? But then it says all, hold on, where was I? All go into one place. Says that first. And then it says, who knoweth the spirit of a man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth? And then it says, we're all dust, and then we return to dust again. Finally, 22, wherefore I perceive that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his own works, for that is his portion. For who shall bring him to see what shall be after him? So I'm like, Now, what I got from that, because you know it's all about perception, I got a couple of things, okay? Basically, it's just kind of giving you, if you read all of the whole chapter 3, it's talking about everything has a time. So that was what's going on now. Like, everything has a time. Everything's going to happen in its own time. There's a time for everything to happen. Now, where I was starting to get a little confused, because it said, wherefore I perceive that there is nothing better that a man should rejoice in his own work. So that's saying, like, basically, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Don't be sitting here just working and not enjoying, or like getting any time off or going on vacations and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting from that. But it's saying, who shall bring him to see what shall be after him? It's saying, who shall bring them to see what should be after him? So that made me start to wonder, like, is there a hereafter? Is there actually a heaven? Is there actually a hell? Now, I believe that there is. This isn't going to change my belief, but this does have me, you know, not necessarily playing devil's advocate, but, you know, bringing the idea to the table that, you know, what if there wasn't? You know, this kind of made me think that, because it's like, okay, all go into one place, okay? You got to pick out the code words, okay? All go into one place. All are of the dust, and all turn to dust again. So that made me feel like, okay, so are we just like vessels? You understand what I'm saying? Are we only fleshly beings? Does the spirit actually exist? Now, I know people, you know, quote unquote real psychics and, you know, shamans and things like that say that they actually do see spirits, and that, you know, there is like a resting place. And, you know, I don't know that I've actually heard of anyone actually confirming that there's a heaven and a hell. Besides a couple of stories I heard, that who knows if those stories are really true. You know, we just gotta sit here and wonder. But it says, where I perceive that there is nothing better that a man should rejoice in his own works. So it's like, okay, enjoy your time while you're down here, you know, don't be just working yourself into the ground, because it's saying you don't know what you're going to see after you pass on. It says, for who shall bring him to see what should be after him? So you don't know what's going to happen in the afterlife. If there is a heaven, if there is a hell, where you're going, you know. So that kind of just really had me thinking today. I was just like, whoa, like, that whole, I don't know, it started to get to me from 17 to 22. That's Ecclesiastes for everyone again. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Yeah, for that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them. Now, when it says even one thing befalleth them, basically you guys know about the 10 Commandments and everything like that. 9 times out of 10, most people have done at least one thing on that list, even if you've had a bad thought, because that's considered a sin as well. So it says one thing befalleth them, meaning that if you're going by the Old Testament, remember in the Old Testament you're living by the 10 Commandments, okay? Now, if you're going by the New Testament, then that's basically saying that you're living by faith and walking by sight. No, walking by faith and not by sight. I'm like, I knew I had that wrong as soon as I said it, but you're walking by faith and not by sight, and that's basically saying that you're saved through His grace. So, being saved through His grace, sometimes that makes me wonder, does that mean that you are going to go through, like, anytime we go through any suffering or any hurtful things or any traumatic experiences, is that our form of suffering, basically, for what God sent His Son down to do when He was nailed to the cross, and all the things that He had to endure in order for us to breathe and have life and have a new opportunity and a new chance. So that's kind of how I be thinking about things. You know, I always, like I said, I try to make everything in my life have a purpose. I don't ever want anything to happen that's for no reason or in vain. I need it to make sense in order for me to, that's one of my coping mechanisms. I need it to make sense. So if I find a way for it to make sense to me, then it's like, okay, then I'm able to get through it, you know. So I just wanted to hit on that a little bit about what I was reading about today. Tell me what you guys think about that. I'm going to read it one more time. I'm sorry, but I just want to know what you guys think, because this really just spoke to me today, and I felt like I needed to speak on it. I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work, okay? I said in my heart concerning the state of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. So it's just like looking within yourself, and once you investigate and manifest things, you might start to realize that you are the very thing that you fear to be, which is a beast or something negative or a villain, whatever have you. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them. As the one dieth, so dieth the other. Yea, they have all one breath. so that a man have no preeminence about a beast, for all is vanity. So it's saying don't have prejudgment about someone else who you consider a beast because you have that beast within yourself. I think that you can get that same you can correlate that with the movie Us. It's basically like a look within yourselves. Everybody has that other villainous side to themselves. So that's what I kind of took from that movie Us. So that's what that's saying there. Have no preeminence about a beast, for all is vanity. Everything is vanity. So no one, like I said, people in glass houses can't throw stones. I said that in another video. The reason why is because judge lest ye not be judged. Okay, I have like really bad tongue ties all the time. I tell you guys that all the time. Okay, so that's just basically saying I'm not trying to get anybody to believe what I believe. I'm just telling you about what I believe and what I'm getting from this. If you like it, cool. If you don't, I'm sorry. All right, moving on from that. All go unto one place. Okay, all are of the dust and all turn into dust again. All are of the dust and all turn into dust again. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth? So that's saying who knoweth the spirit? You can't know the spirit unless you're within the spirit, unless you become the spirit. So you're not going to know what's happening until you're the spirit. And once you're the spirit, you're not going to come back to life to be able to warn or tell everybody what is the afterlife, if there is an afterlife. So that's what I'm getting from that. Who knoweth the spirit of man? Okay, go downward. Last, it says, wherefore I perceive that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his own work. So that means enjoy the time that you have here, okay? Don't just sit there and spend your time on this earth doing labor. Try to do stuff for others, but also try to enjoy the fruits of your labor. That's what I'm getting from that. Because you don't know what is after. That doesn't mean continue to be sinful or anything like that. There's ways to have wholesome fun. And I'm not trying to make nobody have wholesome fun. I'm not trying to push nothing on anybody. I like to make that clear all the time. I ain't trying to push nothing on nobody. I just want to talk to you about how I feel. Maybe you might feel the same way. And if not, leave a comment. In his own works, for that is his portion. Rejoicing in your own works is your portion. So that's basically supposed to be your happiness. When you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor, that is your portion that God set aside for you to enjoy. So make sure you're not working yourself into the ground like I do sometimes. Don't be like me. For who shall bring him to see what shall be after him? So who's going to bring you to see, like I just said before, who's going to bring you to see what's going to be after you? So that means, like I said, once you become the spirit, you can't come back and tell somebody what heaven looks like or what hell looks like, if there's either, once you're dead. No one knows what the afterlife brings to you. So let me know what you guys think. If you interpret that the same way. That's Ecclesiastes 3. I was reading from 17 to 22, but I did read the full chapter. Let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe. So let me know what you guys think. I play too much. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Text only. I'll be leaving that. It's going to be left in the description. That's the text only number. You can leave a question there or a subject that you want me to cover or talk about, anything like that. So that's what that number is going to be for. Yeah, shout out to my Tina Turner arms. Somebody called me that at work one day when I used to work in the kitchen. I thought that was so hilarious because my arms definitely look strong as shit. Like, yo, what? Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh yeah, so gotta laugh at yourself. Moving on from that, make sure you like, again, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, and yeah, share. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell me what you think.